terugkomt, ten eerste, hij is alleen gevallen van één volk. Dat is de Israëlieten. Als Jezus terugkomt, hoe hij terug gaat komen zijn op het zogenaamde UFO's. Dat is hoe de Heer terug gaat komen. Op zogenaamde UFO's. En jullie gaan hem allemaal zien. You a Christian? Listen, you a Christian?
And it, 2 Ezra 13:1, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night,
Yep.
and lo, there arose a wind from the sea.
Ja, dit is een droom die de profeet Esdras kreeg van de Heer. Lees door.
That it moved all the waves thereof, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong
Yep.
with the thousands of heavens.
Dus that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Dat is de Heer, dat is Jezus. Als hij terugkomt met al die engelen. Met al die engelen om zijn heerschappij te reclaimen. Maar deze koninkrijk...
Kom hier praten.
Deze koninkrijk is door Jezus geschapen en voor hem. Het vertelt je dat in het boek van Colossense. Deze koninkrijk is door Jezus geschapen met de engelen. Voor hem zijn man. Daarom als de Heer terugkomt, hij gaat regeren. Hij gaat regeren over al jullie andere volken. Over al jullie andere Arabieren. Maar hoe gaat jullie ook? Geloof me. Is zo.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Dus de Heer gaat komen met honderden engelen. Met honderden engelen gaat de Heer terugkomen. Salakje, met duizenden engelen.
Dankjewel.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, and all they that burned that heard his voice, all day burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men.
The scriptures say, and after him I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men. Dat zijn al die verschillende volkeren die bij elkaar gaan komen als de Heer Jezus terugkomt. Als je kijkt naar de film van Independence Day, je had alle legers, alle F-16's en alle F-16's van al die koninkrijken, ze kwamen allemaal bijeen om tegen dat ene militaire, tegen die aliens te vechten. Dat is wat gaat gebeuren. Als de Heer Jezus komt, deze koninkrijk, ook Nederland, gaat tegen de Heer proberen te vechten. Is toch?
Out of number from the four winds of the heavens, to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
To subdue the man that came out of the sea. Die man, dat is degene die jullie Jezus noemen. Als de Heer terugkomt. Is toch?
But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain.
Yep, he had graven himself a great mountain. So when Ezra saw that in his vision, he was thinking, yo, was coming on a great mountain. But it wasn't a mountain, it was a so-called great UFO. It's now known today as a so-called UFO. That's the big ship that is coming up. Man. He's coming from the third dimension. Then he's coming up. Yeah, fourth dimension. Then he's coming up into this kingdom to destroy it.
But I would have, wait a minute. 2 Ezra 13:6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it.
Flew up upon it. Is that?
But I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they that were gathered together to subdue it were so afraid.
Yep. Dus al jullie andere rassen, al jullie andere volken, heel jullie militaire macht, alle vliegtuigen die jullie in het luchtruim hebben, wanneer de Heer terugkomt, jullie gaan allemaal bang zijn. Allemaal bang zijn, omdat de Heer gaat komen met een grote vernietiging.
And yet durst fight.
Yep. Maar toch zien jullie terugvechten. Maar jullie gaan toch verliezen. Is dat?
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he said out of his mouth, as it been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
So according to this scripture, when the Lord is, is going to destroy a lot of people, a lot of nations, man. That's going to be the day of the Lord, a great day. Because in that day, when He's coming, all those people that was proud, they are going to tremble. You see, and they are going to know, according to Revelation 1:7, that that's the Lord. That you see that big ship up there? You always had those niggas and those Latinos. They was always speaking on the corner, man, saying that the Lord is coming back on the UFO, and they was right.
By that time they go down.
And in that time, man, you are going to be very, very, very afraid, because the Lord is going to bring a great destruction. And that's the thing what we believe in. That's our faith, that the Lord is coming back on the so-called UFO to destroy this kingdom known as Europe, the kingdom known as the United States. Yeah, you done?
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which were prepared to fight.
So the scripture says it fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. So the Lord's coming back with a great destruction,
Which was prepared to fight, and buried them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
So when the prophet Ezra saw, really the prophet Ezra, he saw how the Lord was coming back on a so-called UFO. And when he saw that in his vision, man, he was afraid, man. So can you imagine when we are going to realize, when we are going to see that day, we are going to be afraid too. But the elect and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, they are going to be delivered. See? At the same time, the Lord is going to deliver the Israelites, and He's going to destroy those nations. And that's a great thing.
After I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call into him another peaceful multitude.
Great chapter. This is Daniel's chapter 7, verse 13. I saw in the night visions, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven.
With spaceships. The Son of Man is coming with spaceships. It's the one everybody calls Jesus, but that's not his real name. That's a Roman name, a Greek name.
And came to the ancients of days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations and languages should serve him.
Dominion betekent, je gaat onder iemand zijn. Dominion means you will be submissive to it. He's going to dominate you. That's the word dominion. He's going to dominate you, which means you're going into slavery. Everybody except for the Negroes and the Latinos. That means everybody else. So the Negroes are not Africans. So everybody's going to get what they deserve. By putting the Negroes in slavery, you're going to get back what you deserve.
His dominion is an everlasting dominion,
Forever perpetual slavery for everybody else.
which shall not pass away,
which shall not pass away. That means if you die, you're going to come back in another body in slavery.
And his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed.
The kingdom will never be destroyed again. The kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of the Negros, Latinos, Indianos, and Mexicanos. Argentina, Colombia, Cuba, and so forth. Just Indiana and Negro, okay?
Because the Lord, He put us down for a very long time. All the way back to when Jesus Christ was there. His real name is Yahweh Shai. When 2,000 years ago. Since that time, even earlier, we as a people was only living in captivity. Captivities after captivities. But now when the Lord is coming back, the kingdom is going to come to us.
When is the Lord going to come back?
Look, I can tell you the exact date or the exact year. Are we living in the time? You see? Because the Lord said He will hear of wars, rumors of wars. You see? Nowadays, if you go on the internet, if you watch the good news, what you hear? You hear wars and rumors of wars. Because now we have Syria. The UN, they want to put Syria. But when we don't fight with Syria, we have China and Russia. The same thing is the UN putting sanctions on Iran. But when they infiltrate Iran, what's going to happen? Russia and China are going to back Iran up. What's that going to bring? The third war. And the scripture speaks about in the book of Revelation about 3 wars. And the last war was the third war. Then is the end of the world. Well, but it's not the end, because these people on the side, known as Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, Native American Indians, and the Indians of South America are the real Israelites, the 12 tribes. And we can prove it to you.
The real what?
The real Israelites.
Israel.
Yeah, the real Israelites. Because you have the Jews, the Galileans, these people over there are not the Jews. Because in the 7th century, they converted to Judaism. These people came out of the Khazar Empire. In the 7th century, the Lord already destroyed us. We was spread all over the world. In North Africa, West Africa.
Now who is this one?
That is you.
No, this is a depiction of the Lord. Because
Picture of the Lord.
Yeah, a depiction. It's not. We need not say that's how the Lord
No,
looked,
but
almost.
almost.
And we can prove it to you through the book of Revelation. You want us to get that? Give me that Revelation, the first chapter. And then we can show you that the Jews are not white. Because the Jews are black people, black and dark skinned nation. And a nation that have melanin. You see, they don't look like this.
Because Jeremiah Pakistan.
Yeah, okay.
This is
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof our language. The gates thereof
So
language.
the scriptures say Judah mourneth. When it speaks about Judah, it speaks about the kingdom of Judah as a tribe. That's the so-called Negroes that you see here.
This is Christianity or Judaism or Islam?
This is a nationality. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We don't follow religion. Because religion is a man-made thing. When you say you're a Christian, it's wrong. When you say you're a Muslim, it's wrong. Because the Lord only had one people, the 12 tribes of Israel. And people, they
Am I from Israel?
Where are you from?
Morocco.
Morocco. Where are you from? You are
Morocco.
You are Berber?
Yes.
If you are Berber, I'm going to tell you, the real Berbers were dark-skinned people. Those were Israelites. It's true. Because,
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
because in Morocco in the 11th century, you had the Arabs, they came in Morocco by a man called, his name was Banu Hilal. Banu Hilal, you know him? Was an Arab, and he conquered Morocco from the Berbers and put them in slavery. And they was called as the Moors. The real Berbers are Israelites. So if you
So we are all actually from Israel.
yeah, then you're an Israelite too, man. It's really like that, because these people are scattered all over. You are living everywhere. You see? Give me the scripture there.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language.
Scripture say Judah mourneth and the gates thereof language. So when it speaks about Judah, the thing that's supposed to come in your mind
Is
is
it
the
the same
Jews.
Bible or this is
It's
different Bible?
the King James Version. The King James Version. So it says the Jews are mourning. if these people are the Jews, right? If these people are the Jews, these people are not mourning. Because everybody knows that they rule the whole earth. They rule the banks, they rule the money, they got the gold.
What is their quality? Why are they so successful?
Okay. Because the scripture says, the scripture says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the Most High gave them the earth.
The wicked.
Yeah.
They are wicked. Weak.
They are wicked, meaning to be bad, evil. You see, the Most High gave them this earth.
So they are bad.
Yeah,
They are not from Israel.
They are not from Israel. They're from the Khazar Empire. And so, they are Edomites. We can show you. But let's see what the scripture says. Then we go to the books.
Judah mourned in the gaze thereof language, they are black unto the ground,
Yep.
What have to go through?
Yep.
and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Yep. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So the scripture is telling you that Judah is a dark-skinned people, man. You know? That's something you people need to understand. Because the real Jews are the American Negroes. The American Negroes. The people that live in America, that was brought in slavery, those are the real Jews. Those are the tribe of Judah. That's the real Jews. Not those people that live in the land nowadays calling themselves Jews. When you see them on TV, Nederland 1, Nederland 2, zeggen dat ze Joden zijn. Ze zijn niet de Joden. De ware Joden zijn jullie Surinamers. Jullie Antillianen, jullie Nederlanders. Dat zijn de ware nationaliteit. Maar jullie zijn het vergeten. Wat is dat? Die man is dus, laten we verder gaan naar de baan. Oké? Ik lees kleurtjes voor jou, hè?
Ik kan nog een paar minuten door, want dat doe ik gewoon een uur.
Yeah, so the real Jews are black, and the man came up and he wanted to ask then who are the real Jews? Why are those people in the land? Well, it's simple. It's simple why those people are in the land. I have a scripture. Give me Ezekiel. Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, verse 21.
Ezekiel 7:21. And I will give it into the hand. Wait a minute. Ezekiel 7:20.
Ga eens naar vers 2, dan speel je dat in.
Ezekiel 7.
Because something we need to understand, that the people that calling themselves Jews today, that living in the land of Israel, they are not the people of the Most High. Because what the Most High did, he took his people, brought them out of the land. Nowadays they are scattered. You see? And that's really the case. So you so-called Negroes, you are the real Jews. You Negroes are the real Jews. But the Bible says
I did what?
you Negroes are the real Jews.
I don't understand you. But you what I
Well, then
talk
leave it.
to you what you talk to me. I like to understand, but I don't understand you.
Dutch? Dutch?
Waar kom je vandaan?
Aruba.
Wij zijn de ware Israëlieten, wat de Bijbel.
Ja.
Jack. Dit zijn wij. Dit zijn wij. Kijk, hij bedoelt, wij zijn de echte mensen van God gaat ons weer. We willen onze naam zetten, dat is Israël. En al die andere rassen gaan ons geslagen worden, want we gaan ze killen. En we gaan nieuwe bodies maken, nieuwe bodies terug.
Ik kom net van de kerk nu. Ik zeg de leer, ik ben 7 dagen Adventist. Ik kom van de 7 dagen Adventist. Wij geloven ook in de Bijbel. Wij geloven ook wat alle de dingen gebeuren. Kijk, vandaag is zaterdag, vandaag is Goddag. En de Joden,
Dat staat niet in de Bijbel.
dat staat niet in de Bijbel.
Ik zal je vertellen.
Dat staat niet in de Bijbel.
Kijk, ik zal...
Laat me wijzen in de Bijbel.
Oké, laat me zien waar. Laat me zien waar.
Exodus 20.
Ga naar Exodus 20. Ik weet wat je bedoelt, de Sabbat.
Ja.
Maar de Sabbat is niet de zesde dag. Weet je hoe het weet? Luister. Laat me iets zeggen.
Zondag,
Laat me iets zeggen. Ik ga je vertellen.